Hi everyone, welcome back to Risa Does Makeup. If you're new to my channel, my name is Risa and I do videos on fashion and beauty. I do product reviews, I do hauls, I do tutorials, and I talk about beauty head to toe. And today I want to talk about hair. I have been asked over and over how I go from short hair to long hair and back again in my videos. Sometimes you'll click on one of my new videos and my hair will be this length. Other times you'll click on it and my hair will be down to here. Or if you watch my old videos, my hair was to here. But I've always been able to go from short to long, fine to full using extensions. I used to use a lot of clip-in extensions, but in the past few months, I've moved over to using my Halo hair extension exclusively. And in a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what that is, the brand I use, how I take care of it, store it, how to put it in. So I'm going to get to that in a moment, but I want to first differentiate between clip-ins and a halo. Now, clip-in extensions usually come in a set of 7 to 8 wefts, and this is what a single weft looks like. Now, I've basically gotten rid of all of my clip-ins, so I don't have any more wefts to show you. 6 months ago, if I had done this video, I would have had extensions, clip-ins of all colors and all lengths to show you, but I've gotten rid of all of them, and like I said, I'm exclusively using my Halo right now. But I did find this one weft to show you. My brand of choice for clip-ins used to be cashmere hair. They were always very consistent. So if you are interested in clip-ins, you don't think a halo is right for you, I do recommend cashmere hair, and I will link to them in the description. I just always felt like the quality of the hair was really, really good. Their extensions used to be a lot more expensive. They've since come down in price. I feel like they were a little bit thicker and a little bit better when they were more expensive. They're still great for the price they run. I get the 16-inch, and they run, I want to say about $189, $179. And then the longer you get, the more hair there is, so the more grams of hair there is, so the price goes up. Now, when you're looking at hair extensions, you do want to pay attention to, why am I petting this? You do want to pay attention to the amount of grams of hair that you get. Because sometimes, I mean, I've purchased hair extensions inexpensively from a beauty supply store, but the hair was so thin, you need 2 sets to get the fullness. And then you're buying 2 sets for what you could have paid for the price of 1. And if you're wearing 2 sets, you've got a lot more uncomfortable clips in your head. So I do recommend, if you want to get into hair extensions, buying a really good quality set. I typically like to have at least 180 grams of hair. My hair's not fine, but it's not thick either. And I just always felt like for clip-ins, cashmere did a really good job as far as their grams. I didn't need to use more than 1 set. I also don't always need to use all of the pieces. A lot of times when I wore clip-ins, I would only put in maybe 2 wefts, one at the nape of my neck, one of the longer wefts like this at the crown of my head, and then I would put 2 on either side. But a lot of times you'll get a 3rd weft for the back, and then you'll get a couple of single pieces for the sides. So it's great to have those options. Sometimes I would put in just the 2 on the side, and sometimes I would cut them so they would just add fullness right here on the sides. The reason why I moved into using a halo versus clip-ins is because I did find them uncomfortable. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. Some people can wear clip-in hair extensions all day long. I know there are people that wear them all day, every day with no problems. I'm lucky if I could wear them for 4 hours to go out in the evening before I'd want to pull them out of my hair, pull them out of my head. About a year ago, I did try a halo, and it was a rather inexpensive one, and I just didn't like it. I felt like it didn't cover enough of the side area. It covered the back, but it didn't give me anything on the sides, and I really need something in this area. So I gave up on the halo and went back to my clip-ins, but then about 4 months ago or so, I was watching, as I always do, videos by my favorite Australian makeup artist, Emma Chen. She also does hair, and she was always using this brand of hair called Sitting Pretty Halo Hair. Actually, it was more than 4 months ago. It was about a year ago. It was 4 months when I reached out to the company, but it's been about a year since I started seeing her using this brand of hair halo, and it just looked so natural, and the color was spot on for the blondes that she was working on. Every model, blonde, brunette, the hair looked amazing. So I'd been following the company but didn't order because it's coming from Australia and I knew it would take a while, and they're not inexpensive. A good quality halo is not inexpensive. But I reached out to the company and I said, I'd like to try your hair, and if I like it, of course, I'll promote it. They never asked me to do a video. I'm not being paid for this video. I'm going to have a coupon code for you in the description and on the screen later, but I don't make any money from it. It's just a discount code for my viewers and subscribers. So again, there was no obligation, but I'm so impressed with this hair extension, and you guys have been asking me for so long. I finally got around to doing this, and this is the box that it comes in. First, let me back up and tell you that I sent them a photo of my hair in natural light, and they very easily color matched me to I think it's 61310. I'll put the correct number on the screen. It came in this box right here. It comes with instructions on how to care for it. It also comes with some clips if you want to turn it into, a clip-in piece. It has different wire sizes, so you can take it to your stylist and they can customize the wire that's on it because you want it to fit your head snugly. Because that was one of my concerns when I first looked into halos is it gonna fall out of my head? So they do give you sizing options for the clear wire. So here is my halo. I keep it in this cute little extension bag that I got on Amazon for I think $10 or $15. I can link that for you. And it has a hanger. And you can either curl it while it's in your hair, or you can curl it like this, hanging on a hanger, and then just take your curling iron and curl. I find it a little bit easier to curl it on the hanger, but sometimes just to touch up the curls, I will use my curling iron once it's in my head. You can also choose the thickness. When you go to the Sitting Pretty website and you hit shop, you will choose your color, and then you will choose your thickness. So mine is a medium thickness, but if you have thicker hair, you're gonna wanna get the thicker halo, which is more money because it's more hair. This is around $329, I think, for the medium. And then I think the fine is $229. And so the fine halo is for someone with very thin, fine hair that you want your halo to blend seamlessly. So make sure that you do order the right thickness, and they're really good about answering questions. And as I said, you can send them a photo and they will get you, I cannot even believe what a good spot on match this is. So I'm going to take it off the hanger, and there are a couple of ways that you can apply your halo. You can either have your hair done, which is what I do. I blow out my hair, I curl it so it's in the style that I want it to be. So I part it the way I want it, I curl it, it's all good to go. And then I take the halo and I just place it towards the front of my hair with maybe about 1.5 inches left. And as you can see, it blends. You really can't see the wire. Under this lighting, I feel like you can see it a little bit more than you can in person. I've never worn this and had anybody ever notice. And I've asked people, I've talked about having a halo in, and people will say, I can't even believe that I can't believe you have anything in your hair. And so you kind of push it down. So this one is fitted to my head. And then you take your comb that it comes with. It has this little metal tip. And then you just sort of pull your hair over. So this is one way to do it, but the way that I've been liking to do it better is the way that I actually saw Emma Chen, the makeup artist I'm always talking about. I saw her do it. Oh, I forgot to bring a clip. She actually uses her fingers to section off the hair first. And so that way you can stop and look in the mirror, grab a hand mirror and see what's going on. You want it to kind of come down a little bit on an angle. You can either go straight around if you want, but I like it to come down a little bit on an angle. And I should have brought a clip. Dang. Because then you just already have most of the hair out. And then you just sort of push it down. So you want this to be snug, and then you end up not having to pull as much hair out. You still have to pull hair out, obviously. You still have to, whoops. But it's just a little bit easier to do. If I had a clip, this would have gone much better. So now I'm just kind of pulling a few of the front pieces out. So you just take the little metal comb and you just kind of flick out any pieces from under the halo. I like to go around the sides of my hair to make sure that these pieces come out so they blend better. And voila, it is that easy. And what I love about this halo specifically is because of what I mentioned earlier, it does come over to the sides. So I have that fullness over here. And I did cut this to, obviously right here, it was a little bit longer. I'll post a picture. When I first got this halo, I put a photo on Instagram when it was 20 inches long. And I asked people to let me know if they thought I should make it a little bit shorter or if I should keep it longer. And I cut it just because I felt like it was more me. You can even cut it shorter and just have it be for fullness. But this one is the perfect thickness. As you can see, it blends beautifully with my hair. I'm not gonna lie, it did take some getting used to, but it is a heck of a lot more comfortable, in my opinion, than a head full of clips. I love this thing. I have never had issues with it like falling out. I've gone dancing with it. It's stayed very secure. I've been out in the wind. It's been secure. And then to take it out, you just lift it up from the back and there you go. And then I just sort of comb it out, hang it back up until next time. And I will usually wash it every third or fourth wearing. I try not to wash it too much because I want it to last. And truth be told, it doesn't get that dirty. I'm not someone who wears it all day, every day. If I was wearing it all day, every day, then of course I'd wash it more often. But I typically only wear it on the weekends or if I'm filming. If you were gonna wear it more often, you definitely wanna wash it more often. And I just use an extension shampoo and conditioner that I purchased at Sally Beauty Supply. All right, as you can tell, I put the halo back in. Once you get the hang of it, installing your halo will likely take you under 60 seconds. And I really feel like having good hair gives us so much more confidence. We all know what a bad hair day can do to our mood, and this just makes a good hair day easier. All right, I do believe I've covered everything, but if you happen to have other questions, please do not hesitate to leave them for me in the comments. I will try to answer as many as I can. And I am going to also leave that promo code in the description for 15% off your order with Sitting Pretty Halo Hair. Once again, I don't make any money off of this code. It's just a discount code for you. And as I mentioned earlier, you can reach out to them for a color match or for any other questions you might have, trying to decide what thickness you should get, etc., etc. So that'll do it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, I really appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. And I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you're not a member of the Risa Does Makeup family already. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. So that'll do it for this one. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon.